Okay, so get this. Jodie Foster won, like, her 5th Golden Globe.
Wow.
It was for, True Detective, Night Country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
And she's had 10 nominations overall.
Sheesh.
I know, right?
That's amazing.
But I wanted to talk about Sofia Vergara. When they announced Jodie's win,
Oh,
she was
yeah.
like, no, no, not again. Like, jokingly, give me one. Like, it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really funny.
And I was just thinking, it's interesting how these award shows, I don't know, like, are they loosening up a bit?
Well, I think,
What do you think?
It's really interesting to see that kind of, playful interaction.
Right.
Because, I mean, you have this, like, this legend, this icon, Jodie Foster,
Sure.
winning again,
Yeah.
another award.
Another one.
And then to have that reaction, it kind of makes it more approachable,
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Like, it's not just this, like, super serious, stuffy,
Exactly.
everybody's patting themselves on the back kind of a thing.
It makes it a little more human.
It's like a wink to the audience,
Totally, yeah.
So Jodie Foster, she's playing, like, this police chief up in Alaska, right?
Yeah, it's like this, really atmospheric kind of like...
Yeah, and dark. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I think it makes me think about all the roles for women in Hollywood.
Right.
Like, especially women, over 40.
Exactly.
Are we seeing, like, more of these...
Yeah, more meaty roles. Like,
more interesting, complex roles.
Yeah.
Like, for years it felt like, you hit a certain age and it was just like, okay, you're the mom, you're the,
Yeah, you're the sidekick.
Yeah, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But, like, with streaming, with, all these new platforms,
Right.
there's just like this hunger for content, for new stories.
Right.
And they're willing to put women, front and center.
Yeah, like in The Crown, for example.
Exactly. The Crown, Big Little Lies.
Yeah.
I mean, those are like stories driven by women, Yeah, totally. It's not just about like, oh, we need a woman in here.
Right.
It's like, no, this is
their story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it seems like things might be changing a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I mean, it wasn't just Jodie Foster, right?
Right.
Like Shogun was huge.
Yeah. 4 for 4, right?
Yeah, 4 for 4, all the nominations.
I mean, that's incredible.
The Japanese period drama.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not your typical, Hollywood story, right?
Not at all.
It's like different culture, different setting.
Different everything.
Yeah, and it, like, it really, I think, says something about what audiences are interested in these days.
You think?
Yeah, like they're more open to, different cultures.
Yeah, like exploring different worlds.
Different historical periods.
Yeah, totally.
Like, we're not just stuck in our, little bubble anymore.
I mean, streaming services they're everywhere, right?
Yeah.
They got everything.
And they're pushing that content. Like,
Yeah.
you can watch a show from, Korea one day.
Totally.
And then a show from, Denmark the next day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then there was The Brutalist, right?
Yeah, that was a surprise.
Yeah, kind of a smaller film.
Yeah, independent film.
But it got a few awards, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and it kind of shows that, like...
What do you think it shows?
Like, independent cinema is still... It's still got it,
You think so?
Yeah, it's like, it's up against, these big studios, these huge productions.
Yeah.
But they're still telling these, like, powerful stories.
Great.
And they're still, getting recognized.
Yeah, to finding their audience, yeah.
Yeah, and I think, it gives hope to filmmakers out there who are, maybe working on a smaller scale.
Yeah, they can still break through.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got Jodie Foster, like a classic Hollywood star, still killing it. Shogun, this big historical drama from Japan, like finding a global audience, and then The Brutalist, this independent film, like making waves.
Yeah.
Like, what does all this mean for Hollywood, do you think?
I mean, it's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But it does feel like there's a lot of interesting stuff happening,
Right.
Like, it feels like things are maybe changing a little bit. Like, Hollywood's, it's always been this kind of like a closed system,
Yeah, very exclusive, yeah.
Very exclusive.
Yeah.
But now it's like, you've got these streaming services. They're kind of shaking things up. They're giving, like, a platform to different voices, different stories.
Different perspectives, yeah.
Yeah, and so maybe this is like a new era,
Yeah.
A more inclusive, more diverse.
More exciting time to be watching movies and TV, maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so as we wrap up here,
Yeah.
This is what I want you to think about. Okay.
Yep.
So we got all this variety. We got all these different stories. Finding success. Is this like a real shift in Hollywood? Like, is this a permanent change?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or is it just like a moment in time?
Yeah.
So something to think about.
Yeah, that's something to ponder.
Yeah. All right. That's all the time we got.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.